broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans. Producing after-shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows. Interviewing celebrities and showrunners. And bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
He picked me up, we made me feel so lucky. He kissed me in his, we be making love and still the one I do this. I'm trying to make us.
Yo, what up, AfterBuzz? Your boy DJ Jesse Janedy here in studio for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. The countdown begins. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below. Also, make sure you guys tweet us all throughout the episode. You guys can tweet me at DJ Jesse J. Here are my co-hosts, Courtney Stewart.
What's up, everybody?
Where can everyone tweet you?
Oh, you can tweet me at Stuart Starlet.
Miss Corrinne Williams.
Hey, y'all can tweet me at Just Saying 08.
And Miss Pink English.
Pop it.
You guys can find me, as always, at English Speaks. Hi. Hi.
Wet.
What? Was that from like Mad TV or something?
Wet.
So this episode was whack. We come back from a week off with a whack ass
I
episode.
told you that last night, baby. I was watching the back of my eyelids.
22 ain't
I know we didn't even tweet about it.
No, I was asleep. Sorry, y'all.
22 ain't
okay.
necessary. We only need 10.
Shit, I mean,
What number are we on right now?
I don't even know, but I know we don't need more than 10.
We're probably like
I
on
agree.
12,
Oh,
10,
yeah, what
and
was
then
more
3
boring?
reunions. 3 reunions would still work, because if you only did 10,
The
then you would have a
reunions are
whole lot
fun.
of mess.
That's the
two
fun
of the
part.
episodes of the
Only if we're gonna get a
But that's
live
because
call.
we own 25 by the time we do that. But if we was only on 13, we'd be like, oh, all right, that's
I don't
okay.
even
That's
know if the
good.
reunion is gonna be fun.
I don't think nothing.
Can we Skype Apollo in from jail?
Ooh,
That would be good.
I would love that.
That would be
Right?
That
juicy.
would be
Phaedra could get a check
interesting.
from that too.
Oh.
Hey.
All right, let's talk about Roger Bob. Made an appearance.
Here we go.
How funny! I forgot he was on this one.
We had a break from him.
And Kenya showed up
Yeah.
to work on important business.
Important business.
Basically, Kenya's been putting together some scripts.
Woo woo.
First one being called 3 Brown Girls.
3 brown.
It's a sister story. One is married to a white man, and she's an accomplished makeup, sold makeup, and I don't know what she was really. I don't know what the story was. It sounded like Daddy's Little Girl's done grown up. I was like, just no Idris Elba in the movie.
She wished she could get Idris Elba in that movie.
Through that. She's writing pilots now.
Girl, I'm just like, she keep going back to I shoot major motion picture. Bitch, you shot a Redbox movie.
Hello.
I'm not gonna go against that.
That I've never
And it's,
seen.
You know what I mean?
and it's
Like,
always available.
fine.
honey.
That's
It's
fine, girl.
never
She
sold
shot a movie
out.
with Boris Kojo in it. I'm gonna
not
give
mad.
Kenya her prop where it
She
gives
did
prop.
her
But bitch,
thing.
they showed the one damn movie. That was the one movie
In
that done popped up.
1997?
No, it was like a
that long
couple
ago?
years ago. The Confidant.
Oh.
Define couple.
I was like,
Because
really?
couple ain't
Bitch,
10.
no, I
thought
seen
we
it
hadn't
up
seen
in the
anything
Redbox.
since
It's the
99.
one movie that I keep talking about.
That's always available.
2010?
I didn't know that she'd done anything
Almost a
since
decade?
90s.
Why?
Yeah.
What was the movie she
Exactly.
did in the 90s?
I thought she did one. I mean, that's what I'm saying.
thought
I
she
didn't
did
even.
Trois.
I assumed she did one in the 90s.
She did not produce Trois.
No, I just thought she was in 12.
She was in it.
Okay, no. She produced this movie.
Didn't
it's called
she
The Confidant.
produce Trois 2?
I know this because I remember when she came on, I did my research. The first season she did it, and that movie was out. I remember being in Koreatown, going to the Red Box at Ralph's, and seeing The Confidant. I was like, oh, I wonder what that about.
Okay.
Boris Kojo. Kenya Moore did that.
Okay.
So, we'll
Was she
give her
in
that.
it
But
too?
I'm just like, I didn't watch it.
Oh.
But I'm just like looking at it like, girl, stop going back to the one movie you did. You know what I mean? That one time. Like, bitch, 3 brown girls. All right, that's cute. So then she talks about, now here we go with the hot mess story. She should have stuck with the 3 brown girl movie because now she's talking about Life Twirls On. This sounds like,
Twirls
damn,
On.
you know who will pick it up? Lifetime might pick it up.
Lifetime
Hey, they
is
picking up a
not
lot right now,
picking
y'all.
that
Don't
up.
play.
It's like Sparkle.
Lifetime ain't picking that up. I'm going to tell you who's picking it up.
Nobody.
We too.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Hey, Vimeo now has
Oh,
Hey,
Vimeo.
there you go, girl.
original content.
Maybe it can go. It'll go
You can
straight to
start there.
Centric. Centric.
Well, there's a lot. There's Centric. There's TV
Bounce
One
TV.
that's doing original
Bounce.
program.
How about Fuse TV?
Yeah, lots
Fuse.
of. There's one. She got somewhere to go. She could sell it to
Jesus is
somebody.
like, careful what you
Jesus
talking
said
about,
no.
Corinne.
My head is small.
Life twirls on. So she's talking about that there's these mean girls and she gets bullied. And mean girl number one, her name is No. She's a 50-year-old, 6-foot-tall, cross-gender stripper. And she wants it to be played by a man.
That is so rude slash funny.
There's Athena, who is literally has all the jobs Phaedra has. And she starts rumors pretending to be innocent.
I wonder as while she's like pitching this idea, is she thinking like, is this happening in high school? Are we doing like East Atlanta High? Or like, because
Good point.
Like, this is how you
Because,
see
I
it?
mean, would you hear that? If somebody
Hell
pitched
no.
that show to you for grown women, like,
Hell
would you be
no.
like, yeah?
It's
Unless
like
it was
an
a reality
episode of
show?
Glee.
Yeah.
It's totally
an
an
episode,
episode.
exactly.
And then the final character she was talking about was, what was it? Jeannie. She's a dingy girl. With the African prince. Maybe it could,
AKA
no, she's
Portia.
talking about she has an African prince in the movie and she wants him to be played by Eddie Murphy.
In your
Girl,
wildest
unless you had
dreams.
photos of Eddie Murphy and Johnny Gill making out with each other.
And even then,
Or
now
Teddy
it's 2015.
Riley.
They might not even care anymore.
Exactly.
We'd be like, oh, it's finally confirmed.
They're like, yay.
Okay.
My bigger question is, what the hell was going through Roger Bob's mind when
Like,
she was talking? He probably
that whole time he was like this.
has,
I'm gonna tell that bitch. What am I gonna tell this bitch?
Right, when she's finished done. And then the nerve of
Two
her
sitcoms.
to, right.
I'll be in LA for the rest of
Rest
my
of my
life.
life.
Lose
Wait.
my number
Right.
immediately.
But the nerve of her, last week we see you being best friends with Demetria, and then now you want to throw her shade by saying,
Did.
oh, well, you know, he needs to answer my calls. I'm not Demetria.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just real talk. I mean, it is a light
true.
shade on
It's
Demetria, but
different.
it's reality.
It's still true.
like,
You don't travel with your
But they were together at
person
the,
you're
Client,
managing,
girlfriend.
your client,
they were
girlfriend.
together at the
fiance.
NAACP Image Awards, and
I
they
mean,
walked.
I'm
the
sure they
walk
were.
there.
It's
Well,
called,
because now she's like
now they've been
someone.
put on.
He's not that
Yeah.
embarrassed to walk
Now
down
she
there.
has that song with DeBrad, so now
Hey.
she's on.
And like I
That song
said,
goes hard.
the bitch can sing.
And hey, Bobcat Enterprises got prime real estate on national television last night. You saw
Oh
his
yes,
sign.
yes.
So he's like, my advertising got happened, y'all. I'm good.
And I will say this about the Demetria thing. She's saying that national anthem really good, but then my friend was playing the Keep It 100 song in the car, and I thought it was going to sound good because on the show it sounded like
good.
it might
Yeah, it might
be
be
something.
alright.
I think Coco Naomi TV said the same thing. It was just the chorus. I was like jamming in the chorus, like, oh yeah, this is I like that. This is Demetria, right? And then you're like,
Oh no! So like
But
it
DeBrad
wasn't like
did it.
another live version. It was like the recorded studio version.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, welcome back, DeBrad.
welcome back to Brad. You know what I mean? Made me want to hear Missy on the track. All right.
Okay.
So Kenya still hasn't got that office yet.
No.
But
Brandon looks
But-
really weird.
But why is
Brandon?
Brandon
Yeah.
her? I'm confused. Why is she interviewing
Did you lose weight
assistants,
or
but she
something?
has Brandon? So is Brandon her
Brandon is her
assistant?
partner. His office is almost as big as
But
hers.
he used to be
Or
her.
her assistant. So I'm just confused.
Where's his office now?
Who knows?
Starbucks across the road.
He looks like a bunny rabbit or something. Why is he there at all?
They have a very important meeting. This was very important. You know, they're talking about that they want to shoot the pilot in the next few months. That means it's not happening.
Then what do? We got to get crewed up. We got to.
I'm
You
just
have
like,
a production company.
thank you. You keep talking about your production company, but so wouldn't your team be your production company? So who's this team that you have to search for?
And why doesn't she just get smart, be friends with Portia, get an African, have him fund your films, and so then you can have some kind of money to make it. Be smart about
did.
it.
She's
Right,
claiming
did
she's
try.
self-funding it.
From
Didn't
what
she
money?
make the comment? Whatever money she has hidden in those cheeks.
I can't hit him with the left.
She had that little African Prince story going around.
She's driving the Bentley.
She did have that Prince Hakeem. Remember?
Somebody.
Last season.
Prince Ali.
But- What's the other Bravo lady, the millionaire matchmaker lady,
Patty.
was on Wendy today saying that she actually has, because she and Kenya are now friends and have been friends for a while, and she legit set her up with a really good dude, and they are still together. So maybe she
Is he
does.
on her? Is she gonna be on the show? Are we gonna see this?
Yes,
or not?
we're gonna see the setup.
Oh.
Oh, so it's
all for
Patty's
TV.
going to be on.
Is he foreign?
Yeah, it's totally just like how we see Quad and her husband introduced in this episode.
I'm so mad. They're just
like,
crossing it
what's that
all
all
over
about?
too much. Like all the shows are
Stop.
Yeah, like it's just
vomit in my
around.
mouth.
Because y'all ain't friends in real life.
And he seems so underqualified. Like, that advice you gave was so poor and cheap. Like, how am I supposed to pay you for this?
Well, you know, Phaedra wasn't probably paying him, so he's like, I'm gonna just give like generic advice until you pay my hourly rate.
You can get that advice for free.
She could have called me and I could have told her that on Twitter.
Just watch this damn after show.
You could have called Tyrone, like Erykah Badu said. And Tyrone, his broke self could have gave you that unfiltered advice.
Hello.
Oh, Quad.
Oh man! All right, so right then and there in the coffee shop, she decides she's going to change the script. No more parody about the girls because it draws too much attention away from her. She shades Cynthia but says, you know, I want Cynthia to be in the.
Right.
I don't think she can act. She'll have to audition.
She only did that one time in the Cosbys.
And I don't think she has any lines.
And then Brandon's sitting here shading people like, Brandon.
Look at you. You look like a rabbit.
But that's the thing, like, I hate that.
It's a gerbil. That's what I was thinking of, and I couldn't.
He's totally a gerbil. But I hate that Kenya
friend.
always does that. Just like she shaded Demetria, now she's shading Cynthia. It's like, these are your friends that you call, like, my girls.
Friends.
Right. Next is, what's her name? Claudia.
Actress or something.
Well, all I'm thinking is suddenly you're writing it too. This all sounds really bad.
But when Brandon asked her, "Are you gonna write it?" She's like, "Well, I mean, I can.
I can. Can you?
If you guys want me to."
This is sound like
Maybe
another
you should
Mother
find a
Love
writer.
production.
Yes.
Right.
It was just worse. At least Candy had a musical background and is a songwriter.
Exactly.
Right, your stars of your show, Cynthia and Leon.
Yeah.
Bitch, they didn't even work out in real life.
Leon would be like,
But then for her to invite Leon, like, where the hell?
she's
Like,
crushing on Leon too. Probably she's like, ooh, I could work with Leon and make him my husband on TV.
That is
According
messy.
to Brandon, between the two of them, they know everybody, but then they revert to Leon. All right, y'all, just call me out.
but it's just she just
I'd be
mixes
on it.
too much.
I need my reel together.
I think that would be really
Kenya,
fun.
hit me up. I'll do it.
That would be fun.
If you get a check.
Pause. Can we talk about
Checks.
Candy Coated Nights? I don't know where I have
Candy
been.
Coated Nights.
But so apparently it airs on a website, W something TV.
Oh.
And y'all are doing it. I really
haven't watched
enjoyed
it
the
in a
show.
really long
I haven't
time.
watched
What
it
was
in a minute.
Usher's ex?
Tamika.
She was on the show, and I never knew that they had drama or tea because a while back
Candy had
Candy
drama with
said
her?
she was
Candy
crushing.
said
Her
she
crush
crushed on
was
Usher.
Usher.
And Tamika
in a
got
joking
mad
way, and
because-
Tamika got it so like butthurt by it, and she sat on there with her grouchy little raisin face and tried to make it sound like it was like a legit.
Did she
Tamika
try to
is
fight
ticky-ticky.
Candy?
She's like, I just think it was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, there's so many other people. You could have
But
said
you're
T.I. You
divorced.
could have
It's a
said
crush,
anybody.
boo.
But
A
who
crush
doesn't
is-
crush on Usher?
Right,
Like,
I don't.
I do. I mean,
Really? Y'all never crushed on
Never
Usher?
ever crushed on Usher.
He's not. No.
I always thought he looked
Bugging.
like. I always thought he looked like the little, you know, the dude when they had a little monkey and it dances like you know what they. What do you call
Girls
that?
buy that Usher My Way live DVD.
Hello,
when he
somebody.
said, I do, and put them pants out. Like,
yes.
That was very.
You guys are just
hetero in my
crazy.
world.
Are you crazy?
No, fool.
You didn't
That's
have the
just not hot
calendar
to
or
me.
the
I'm like,
keychain?
no.
I'm so mad. She's
No,
like,
I didn't have the calendar. I didn't have the keychain. I didn't have a dream about him. No.
I didn't even feel nothing when he was talking about it
for her to get mad at her
burning.
about that, it's not too far-fetched
stupid.
for women
No.
to crush on Usher.
No,
He's a
it's
sex
not.
symbol.
No,
Like,
it's
all
not.
right, well,
But
I
she's
only
too
brought it
old
up
for
so we
all
could
that.
talk about Candy. I was
Usher
looking for a cute little
Coffee.
segue. Y'all don't took it to
Now we
the
talking about Tamika. Don't nobody care about Tamika no way.
We had to give her some sort of shot. Oh, wait, hold on. What we talking
No
about?
crazy.
you are nuts. Let's
What we
continue.
talking about?
Ooh, side combo.
Wait, we're all over
Side
here trying to
combos.
talk about our crushes. You don't even
your
want
crushes?
to know.
Offline.
No, I could just
Tell
see
us.
your crush.
English.
You guys
Who
wanna
was it?
know?
Yes, who was it? English.
Ouch! Stop pitching! Ow!
Keep going.
I really
Man,
want
she's
to
probably
tell
like
you.
Robert Pattinson or some crazy shit.
Twilight.
Okay, you look. All right, so
a
Candy and Todd. So Candy
Oh,
is
I
on.
can't talk about this segment. Let's
Why?
switch.
Oh, just like
You
I
know.
can't.
Candy and Todd is on it. Candy's on a diet. Todd says that they need to end the tour. It's only in its second week and it's not selling tickets. And basically, they got some janky ass promoter who could only
Who couldn't afford it.
fund the first 2
Because
weeks.
they found this fool on Craigslist.org.
They've never done it before.
My thing is, okay, Todd.
Maybe Todd's been eating
Here we
the
go
money.
again.
It's his
I know
head
all
looks
of
a
you
little bit
fans in the comments love to get on me because I hate on Todd, but he is so annoying. Like, think about how, like, Candy's hired you to do this project. It's your job. So now why are you bringing it back around to say, well, we, nigga. Like,
break it down, man.
You were sorry, PG.
Oh, no.
You were supposed to hire like. Well, he wants to be.
Keep going.
You were supposed to be hiring this guy. Why would you have the nerve to say to the person that's putting up the money or whatever, oh, well, we really should have did a background check.
See, I need the editors to be more like Bad Girls Club with this, and when he says things like that,
throw it to us.
Throw it back to no, Candy, you gotta let me be in charge of this. You need me to work on your team, because if I'm on your team, I'm gonna make sure everything happens. All them damn times we seen Todd walking around that hallway
eating hot Cheetos.
Hey.
Eating hot Cheetos
no personality
with a grape
self.
soda.
Right, like what was you doing? You should have been following the damn motherfucking promoter.
Oh,
exactly. Like what have you been doing? You haven't did any. You're pulling up in this car that she bought you.
Oh, yeah. I call it the birthday mobile.
Yeah, to sit here and chit chat about something that you didn't do right, and then when you want to hug her and say, "It's okay, honey," like my name is on the line. I'm sorry, Todd. Is your last? We don't even know your last name.
Right.
It's like
He's
Burris.
talking about me too.
Yeah.
I can't think.
Because she clowned. She was like, actually, it's different. I was like, oh, yeah.
Like, no one knows you, Todd.
It is, and he should feel that way, too, talking about you produce these shows on BET. But, I mean, let's look at it. What was the one he produced? Hollywood Divas.
Well, that's what I'm going to say. Like,
Wait,
okay, in his defense, he was out dealing with the Hollywood Divas. So that's why it was supposed to be a team effort with Don Juan to find this promoter. So I'm just saying, and it's not like Candy was like, oh, hold on, you were the only one responsible for this. She actually received it because she okayed it in the end.
Because as a man, you're not supposed to ride your man's back. If he says, I'm gonna step up and do this for us, honey, because we have this company together, then he needs to play his role and be a man and do the job and report back to me.
If that's not his forte, like none of them had been in theater, none of them had done anything in it. So for them, it was all a crapshoot, and they were supposed to do their research. If she said yes without getting the credentials of this person from their research, then it is on her because the buck stops at the boss.
But maybe
just like Donald Trump would say, you're the project manager.
You're fired. Exactly.
So
Candy would have been fired.
This was a learning lesson for her not to listen to Todd when it comes to her coins anymore. To go ahead and do it the way in which she and Don Juan have traditionally done it in the past.
Right, because you want to let Todd do the, as Tamar would say, the shoo-bop bop dot.
Come on, Tamar.
And he didn't do shit, shot, nothing.
Girl, he got his that damn janitorial closet real cute, looking like all the smash. All right, so the birthday mobile shows up.
He
Candy,
gave us
Todd,
10
Don
good
Juan.
episodes of Hollywood Divas.
And there will be a season 2.
And there will be a season 2.
There's a season 2.
It got renewed.
Yes,
Exactly.
honey.
So that's what Todd was doing.
Well, then
He was not
congratulations, because I was
doing
shading
that.
because I didn't think he was
King
getting
was
picked up.
doing that.
I'm just saying.
Carlos
Carlos,
King,
I
that's the
love
one that was
Carlos.
hugging up on Portia, right?
Carlos is the one that got dragged Portia off the stage, right?
Okay.
Oh, that was him. Hey, Carlos. Love you.
All right, so they basically tell the whole team that the tour is canceled.
Went.
Don Juan.
Come on, let me say this one thing though. They say the tour is canceled, and I get that, like, in the end, like, Candy and Todd are like the main people who are responsible, but your whole team, there's only 3 of y'all, like, all y'all are responsible for the demise of this situation. Everybody was like, oh, that sucks. Oh, they quit their jobs. Oh,
I wish we went to Detroit at least.
None of y'all,
ratchet.
none of y'all need a job. All of y'all need to be fired.
Talking about
They all need to be
I
fired.
just wanted to get out of Atlanta. Don't you have a job now?
Thank you.
Because
Buy a ticket,
Delta
ho.
Airlines goes anywhere you need to go, ma'am.
Candy is real good. Candy is real good for not smacking her. Because I'm like, come on now.
And Todd's good for not cussing everybody out. I would have lost.
With that Bertha in front of him, like, you know what I mean? Like that was good.
They do not respect him, and they don't care.
But how can you respect him?
You respect him because he is your boss. Point blank, period.
And he's
at no
married to your
point.
friend.
And he's apparently signing checks. Because because she makes it okay for him to make decisions. So that means he's signing checks.
But the thing is, if they go to Candy and talk bad about him, she doesn't defend him. So it's
Vice
kind of
versa.
I know. So why? Like, what is there to respect? He's not doing anything.
But honestly, it's getting to a
She
point.
just has a title.
Honestly, it's getting to a point of taking that, because we can only punch Todd for so long, punch John
for
long
so
long,
much
before I lose respect for
Candy. Exactly.
As a human being, like, girl, get your shit together.
I agree. I think it was
you have your shit together in certain aspects, but like, you just are, you're comfortable. You're accepting the fact that your mother is going to act this way, that your mother-in-law is acting this way, that your husband is acting this way, that your daughter is acting this way to your new daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
You're just accepting these things in life. No, but that's not a healthy household. Why are you putting yourself in a situation in which you're not dealing with it? Is it just for the dick? That's honestly my question.
And
well, it just sounds good. Yeah, it sounds good. I have a man, but all he's doing is laying down the pipe. He doesn't have a personality. He doesn't have any substance. He doesn't really know how to qualify except for hold a boom mic in Africa.
Ooh.
So other than that,
no, he was an accountant or something.
Let's be fair.
He has been a working man for his life, okay?
He's been working.
He's been working.
He doesn't seem like he knows how to do a job. I mean, any person, why wouldn't you do a background check? If you buy a coffee maker,
they may have done a background check. They may have not done enough research because people misrepresent themselves in the entertainment industry all the time and what they're capable of. And a promoter is a very difficult thing to verify unless you specifically know like certain theaters that you work with, like that have had successful times with a certain promoter.
Why don't you just ask him, let me see your work? What have you done?
Of course they did. They probably did.
No,
but
I feel
he said I did some. Because think about the level that their play is at, okay, and who would be willing to work with them to move that play along.
It's at the Chitlin circuit. Let's just keep it 100.
So you're not always working with the like cream of the crop of people to begin with. They're starting out.
And let's just be clear here: who was really buying tickets to see A Mother's Love?
I mean, they made a CD.
The same people that buy Tyler Perry tickets
Tyler Perry built his ish for a long time.
Nobody was checking for Tyler Perry.
But back in the day when people really didn't know Tyler Perry, people were going to his plays.
That was years in the making.
And it was more
he was doing plays to no one. He was doing plays to no one for years.
Yeah, I know.
Before.
And he had audience because people in like the South or wherever, they don't have nothing else to do. They're going to support that.
No, hold up. First of all, it's just at the end of the day, any theater, company, whatever, like, you know how many productions I've been in? Sometimes you just be doing it for like four people.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Right, but it is what it is, so I get it, and it's a struggle. But with no experience in that, they know this game at the end of the day. The only two people I put blame on is Candy and Todd.
It's business at the end of the day.
And that's what he said. We did not do our work.
Right.
We did not do our homework properly.
You can blame Don Juan, you can put it on everyone, but at the end of the day, it comes down to them. They're
signed
a couple.
off on it.
But what irritates me the most is that, Todd, you waved your dick around and talked all this shit at the beginning about, no, you need to let me do this, me do this, me do this. This is why I don't think that they should have worked together.
Exactly. She gave him the reins to be a man, to work and do his job, and he didn't do what was right. So
I just think it's a little bogus to question his manhood because of a failed moment at work.
We all have those moments.
Like we all like try to do things and not, but to question his manhood. But that's not his manhood. That's his professional job. Like he didn't succeed in one thing.
It's his
because I can't keep these like sliding off the back of my head.
It's his professional job, and
that doesn't make him not a man.
That they have both went in this realm, though it is entertainment. It's still a different format.
We don't love them working together.
Well, you shouldn't sign up and try to say, "Hey, I can do it," when you really can't do it.
You just don't know what you don't know.
She's a man eater over there.
Yeah, she's rude.
You don't know what you're capable of until you try. And he tried and he failed, and they'll get back up and try again next time, and then we'll have A Mother's Love Part 2, and it'll be all wonderful.
And we're only going to have
Mama Joyce will actually be
we are only going to have it in the Baptist churches.
Okay, there you go.
And that's what you do. Boom.
But it's Candy. That would have never worked. See, you don't know the marketing. That's not gonna work.
Girl, they're gonna let her.
They are not gonna let Candy come into church as long as she got Candy.
She is a
what is it? Bedroom Candy.
Candy Code Night.
Next subject. That's the next
Ain't no
Don't
subject.
think that these church mothers don't want them
They
toys.
do.
They want them, but they are not going to put that and promote it
Look
out.
at Miss Aretha Franklin. She's trying to keep her autobiography close, honey, because that electric
And
sex
she's
circus.
been done
back
went
in the day,
worldly.
That gospel sex
She
circus.
left the church a long time
Y'all
ago.
trying it, but she still sings gospel hymns. Hallelujah!
She sure does, and you want to know what helped her with that extra note? Candy coated note.
Candy coated.
No, that's not a thought I want.
Aretha Franklin, something.
Messing with bedroom candy. Yo,
All right, so Phaedra meets up with Dr. Gregory, who's her therapist
Fast
and
forward.
friend. So she asks for advice about talking to the kids about Apollo, and he says, just tell the child that Daddy broke adult rules. And basically, this is just Phaedra, just like, if at any point I ever thought Phaedra was lying, this is the moment that I was just like, girl, this episode done either gave you away or you are really going through it.
It
It's
gave her
one
away.
of the two. Because, first of all, she done painted her emotion on her face, literally. Them eyebrows
You
were
know what?
drawn on so well. I didn't know if I was
You-
watching East Los High on Hulu or Real
What?
Housewives of Atlanta.
What?
When I tell you, I thought this bitch was Chocoletta. I coming through with the damn, and her mother with the damn no bra on. I thought I was in East Harlem, y'all. I was just looking like, where am
It's
I?
a chocolate.
It was bad.
Oh, chocolate. Oh, man.
gosh.
Okay.
And if I see Phaedra's mother one more time, I'm just over it.
She don't want her baby to be killed.
It just...
I need Phaedra in a new situation.
Y'all know I ride hard for Lady Faye Faye.
We don't
but
know
this
why.
episode...
I love
We
her.
don't know why.
I love Faye Faye.
But this episode, it just... I was feeling some kind of way. It's like, yo... You know who you married. You know
Even
your
the
person.
lawyer broke it down perfectly.
You know your person.
Like he was like, she knew exactly what you were getting into,
I never
and
thought in a million
Yeah,
years you would
and
do
then it's like, stop fronting. You know that you can take Apollo
You
just
had
as well as I know you can take Apollo.
and majority of
You're
people
not
that
afraid.
have gone to jail have a percentage of going back.
You had
so
True that,
you,
true that.
you
And
know
you're an
what
attorney. You should know
and
that.
you're an attorney.
And that one fake tear, I was like, girl, I don't even see no moisture
she
in
cried?
the cornea.
It didn't even really come
Oh,
I
down.
didn't
She
see
wiped
that.
it.
She had a tissue and was like, I was like, ooh, lies you tell.
No,
But
that was the goo from the lashes.
But I can't.
It's like, oh, they sticking together. Hold on.
Yeah, and that's just, and then they're just making Apollo out to be the bad guy. When, come on,
Like
boo.
he's just erratically
Yeah.
randomly coming to the
Now
house,
he's
punching
cra-
walls
yeah.
and doing crazy
He's
stuff.
crazy, but he's getting ready to go away for 8 years, so of course he's gonna be a little pissed off. He
took the blame. But I love that she
But
swept.
she's the scapegoat, guys.
Oh, yeah.
She said, I'm the scapegoat.
Right, but also I love how she swept it under the rug when he said to her, you can think that the kids are going to blame him, but they could also turn on you for keeping them away. And she didn't
they
even
will.
entertain that. She was like, oh, I just feel like I'm trying to raise strong black men. Like, now you turn into that. Now you turn into strong black men. No, the reality of it is, because I done watched all the films, is that they need a strong family ground, bitch.
Come
It
on,
ain't about
family.
taking your kid to the jail.
Exactly.
It's about taking them to jail and understanding daddy broke the fucking rules and explaining it to him, not hiding under the rug.
not hiding
Oh,
it.
you told me all these years he was on vacation. Like, girl, you creating monsters in your child's head.
Oh,
And Aiden's really smart, and so you definitely he's not the average 3-year-old or 4-year-old. You definitely have to tell him the truth because he's very observative. Obviously, we see
Yeah, he's observant, and he will pray to come against these lying
demons.
spirits. He will. I come against those lying
In the name of
spirits.
Jesus.
In the name of Jesus.
he sure will.
How'd y'all?
Bring my daddy back.
You guys excited to see Attorney Randy again?
No.
I'm tired of him. Randy.
Randy.
Did you
But Randy be
represent
collecting his
anybody
checks.
else?
I don't know, but he
White
collecting his
clients,
checks.
Asian clients, Puerto Rican clients, all
But why
clients
were they
is
meeting
black.
with him? I didn't
Oh,
Because he
understand.
was worried about the divorce, so I guess they were checking in with the courts on him
Yeah.
to see if she had filed for divorce yet, because he's worried about that.
But so he's Apollo's attorney?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's a family law attorney.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just really confused with that because I'm like,
Jesse's
you brought
like,
your
where did he
like,
come in
why
at?
are you?
He's a housewife.
Yeah. So then we got this quick little scene in between all that. Cynthia, Leon,
was
and
so
Noelle.
stupid.
And
She's reading a
random.
poem about falling in love in one day.
And she's like 10. How old is she?
She's not 10, and she like 13, 14, because they were just talking. Because
She's had a boyfriend,
they were
so
fighting,
she
yeah.
knows what it's like.
Because they fought with Nene about that last
But what was the
season.
point of putting that on TV?
I don't know,
stupid.
Cynthia be bugging out. I'm like, someone blow on her daughter's neck. She'd be like, oh my God. Like,
would too. They nasty out there these days.
I would kill them
Kids is
dead.
on some other stuff these days.
These kids is grown. They're not like
I'll
we
tell you a
used to
story about
be.
a 7-year-old and a 12-year-old at Boys
Shut
and
up.
Girls Club. But I
Shut
won't.
up. No more bagel bumping.
It ain't bagel bone. It was like the Energizer Bunny.
Okay,
All right.
no.
So,
Forgive him, Lord.
do we even want to talk about that? Apollo punching on the walls. He might be psychotic. Like,
Yeah,
Phaedra just.
that's just
whatever.
mean.
That's expected.
Girl, that
No,
was
they're
punching
putting
in your
him
face.
out there like that. He ain't gonna punch them walls. He built that daggone house.
He built that.
He might burn it down, though. I mean, I think that there was a certain level of truth in the possibility that he would burn it down if he's pissed off enough at Phaedra. I don't
And
think he has
Phaedra,
any
I feel
desire
like,
to
can
harm his
push him
kids.
there.
But yeah, I feel like he really feels like she let him out to dry. So I would
Yes.
not be.
On a night he knew the kids were up.
Yeah, on a night he knew the
Yeah,
kids were like with grandma, he wouldn't be beyond that. I
Because
mean,
Phaedra, like when people try to fake the funk, and she loves doing that, you kind of want to just kind of like
Cut
let me
them
just-
down one
yeah, let me
time.
just throw the match in
know?
this house really quick.
A
And if
little
you get
arson,
burned a little
2
bit,
more
it's
years.
okay.
Y'all sound crazy right now.
people are
Y'all
crazy.
both sound crazy.
But it's not. I watch
You don't watch the ID channel?
People snap.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
all the
within
time.
all of us.
Who did I marry?
It's within all of
Did I
us.
marry? That's my favorite.
That one is real.
That's my favorite
my
TV
Oh my
show.
gosh! I'm like, how the
Season
hell
2?
did you? It happened
And you
all
don't
the
know.
time.
So good.
People snap, y'all.
And sometimes they only go to jail for like 10 years. Like Apollo only be like.
You
doing
acting
2
like that was 2 seconds.
Well, it's normal.
if
to
he's
him.
already in for 8, 2, 3
2
more, you know.
Everyone go watch Stephen King's A Good
You don't even
Marriage. A Good Marriage.
A good marriage.
That'll just show you can't trust nobody.
Hell, you can watch that other movie that just came out,
What one was that?
Gone Girl.
Oh, that's a good
The
one.
book is even better.
Yes.
Don't be confused. People go crazy.
Some of this stuff, I was like, I could possibly do that.
English is crazy in case y'all
We're
ain't
gonna keep
caught
doing this
that.
movie, y'all. So Nene and Portia meet up. I love
Oh Lord, I forgot about that.
Nene shades in just the most subtle ways. So, now that everyone knows Nene loves vodka and tonic,
Yeah.
Portia had to make her order. She said, I have vodka tonic. And Nene said, I have Belvedere and tonic.
Right.
Because you was ordering vodka tonics
For
down at...
everybody. Down at the tavern.
Because before she was ordering Patron and pineapple, Portia.
But it's all right, because Oprah said that if you eat your salad after the meal, it's better for your digestive
We're
system.
getting advice
From Oprah.
from Oprah.
Well, Oprah had a guest
We're
on there that probably
assuming
said
that Portia interpreted that
Right.
advice correctly,
Right.
And, disseminated the information.
It was probably Dr. Oz said it.
And after you eat,
I've heard of that too.
I've heard it before
That's
and after.
normal.
It'd
Like
be
if you go
switching.
to like a course meal, they'll give you sometimes the salad after.
Because sometimes they be saying 1 year coffee give you cancer, next year it's like the best thing for you. Know what I mean? They be just change that out. So, Nene can't go to Portia's party because she's studying for Broadway.
gotta study, girl.
Portia is throwing herself. I mean, Dish Nation is throwing her
a party.
Yes, read,
a
shade.
party. Just for her.
Just for her, because she's new to welcome her.
Right. Not Claudia, because she's new to.
Well, Claudia's not on Dish Nation.
Oh, right.
Claudia's just Ricky Smiley show.
and Friends. Yep.
Ricky
So-
Smiley's funny.
Basically, Portia and Nene are shading the hell out of Claudia and Kenya, talking about they're in their 40s and never been a wife, and yada yada yada.
And it's an honor to be married, says Beanie.
That's why you divorced her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Talk about thy honoring. Well, so we get to the party.
And that's why you discern the spirit of your
I
supposedly
forgot all
homosexual woman-beating husband.
discernment.
I'm sorry. Sorry. But you're going to talk smack because they're 40 and not married yet.
Yeah, that was a
I'm just saying. Just saying.
That was a hot and spicy, sweet and sour read.
All right.
It's 2015.
This is the number 7.
The number.
Lunch
We get to
Lunch,
choose.
do you want the egg roll on side?
Yes,
on
with the
side of
miso
that
soup,
read?
honey.
Miso read and soup.
Okay, so Portia's party. Ricky Smiley's there. Claudia shows up. I think it's tacky that Claudia showed up. I think it's tacky that your PR person invited her. If you would think it was tacky for her
I
to
think
show
it's
up.
tacky that she had Derek J to come over to give her a wig, and then he came over looking like who did it and what for, and then have the nerve to come and sit on my bed with your street clothes on.
Come on, street clothes. Yeah, I thought that was NASTY.
Like, who are you?
Don't sit on my
And then
bed.
I'm
wait,
such
but
a
then
boy
when
that
I was,
would never bother me.
but wait,
It would doesn't bother me if my bed is made up. I don't like that he was on the pillows.
Don't even
Oh,
say
yeah.
I need you to sit at the foot of the bed.
Why are you sitting? Yeah, don't
she ain't
touch
got
my
no
pillow.
furniture. They were
But
in the
wait,
bedroom.
he's the perfect
Yeah,
candidate.
she doesn't have furniture too. I didn't think of that.
He's the perfect candidate for Nene's clothes, though. Why?
Oh my God, to be wearing that shawl.
I was like, that is the perfect people that she needs to market. Derek J's type of people.
What type of people is that?
Walruses.
Girl.
Every week I have an
name of the Father,
animal,
Son, and
and
the
this
Holy
week is
Spirit.
the walrus.
No, you need to get your damn life together, Miss Pink English. Please, just pull it
Tweet me, find
together.
me.
Girl, I almost died. But it really is. the
It's
perfect-
total like that whole scarf situation. Like what? Why? You knew you were going to be on
Like,
camera.
I just picture him wearing the Nene's thing with the Beatles singing "I Am the Walrus" behind him. Is that the Beatles or the Monkeys? Beatles. All right.
Exactly.
Well, that made me gag, bitch, but not as much as finding out as the other motherfucking Beyonce.
Right. Lord have mercy, Jesus.
I had to rewind because they talking about Beyonce. I was like, wait, Beyonce talked to Claudia Jordan. Bitch, this was
Doesn't that
not
make you
Beyonce.
sad?
What?
How horrible! Like
That she doesn't look like Beyonce?
That your name is Beyonce, and that girl just I would
And
go by my
Claudia
middle
just said
name.
it so nonchalant. So Beyonce told me.
so sad.
I was like, wait, what? And then Beyonce comes in.
It's just sad
and
on
she
our
tried it or
end.
whatever.
We can't look past the fact that Beyonce is this media goddess
Yeah.
in which we think right. We're just like.
But I kept rewinding. I was like, does she spell
said
it the
the
same
Jesus
way as
last name.
Beyonce too? Like,
Yeah.
they shouldn't have had her on. It was too confusing.
But
Every
no,
time
it ain't
like
confusing. I would
Beyonce-
fuck with Beyonce. I like that Beyonce.
She was shading Portia. I was like, is
I
that
was
a little
into
bit
her.
of jealousy?
Jealousy, please. That Beyonce
Little bit of
knows all the
hate,
tea.
'cause
She's a
Portia's
producer.
real.
She has to put up with Portia's bullshit.
that Beyonce knows all the
But she also has to put up with Portia's bullshit all the time. She was a producer.
gosh.
I get
And that
it.
Portia, that Beyonce looked like she don't give a fuck if there's another bitch out there with the name Beyonce. She'd be like, I might have heard of her.
At all.
Well, she looks older, so maybe, she's like, I was here first.
But wait, she's white. Like, where did her mom get Beyonce from?
She looks like she's
biracial.
mixed.
You stupid.
She could have been Creole.
I can't
All right,
handle
so
it.
Portia tries to blow out that damn candle. Like, bitch, you haven't been in enough clubs to know that you cannot blow out a sparkler. And that poor little girl who had to bring the cake out almost got. She's like,
I would have threw it at her. Like, girl, I don't get paid enough for you to blow this
Just
and
toss
burn
the
my
cake.
hair. Honey.
Toss the whole cake.
Not today.
None of these inches, ma'am.
Unless you give me a free go naked wig.
Give me some donate. Let's talk
Even then, girl, your edge is gonna be burnt up.
right,
And we know
edges,
what
your
happens.
eyebrows
when
might be
that's
looking
the
like
case.
phages. All right,
We
so
all tried it.
Claudia, like every reality star, felt it was really appropriate to have the serious conversation at the party.
Hey, Portia, can I talk to you for a minute?
I
I like to
text you.
confront things head on.
Congratulations.
I texted you last night, and
First
it's
off-
no shade. If you didn't text me back, I get it.
It's fine.
But I want to talk to you. I'm like, girl, come on, Claudia.
Well, I don't really have to deal with that because I have. See, the thing is
We're
like
here
I have the
celebrating
gift
me.
of
Discernment.
discernment.
First Corinthians.
Bitch, I thought she was gonna be like, I have been delivered.
Right.
I don't like men.
I don't like men's no more.
Woman.
I don't like hoes no more. I don't deal with you. No. I was looking at her like, girl.
And then Beyonce in the background.
Yeah, Beyonce.
No.
I'm a single ladies. No. Say yeah. You just did a whole production.
My gift of discernment leads me to positive people. I don't deal with that negativity. What you said was unforgivable. Well, that's not very
It
positive.
was unforgivable.
I was uncomfortable.
That's not very Christ-like.
Right. Portia is the biggest hypocrite I've done ever heard, bitch, because you was up here talking about she was, what was she talking about with Claudia? About her African prince. Oh no, Claudia.
Portia didn't
But the
say
thing
that.
is,
Claudia said
the
that.
thing is, Portia didn't really say anything. She was laughing at the jokes.
She was. I was
and
No.
like,
Nene is getting ammo from someone, and there's only one common factor.
But don't
and
get it
that's
twisted.
Portia.
Nene knows people too.
knows who?
and you can Google stuff about Claudia. You can read on social media
You
about
got
that.
eyes, and you can read just as well as I can.
Well, they said they were hanging out together.
Who?
Claudia and whatchamacallit?
Nene?
They were
No, Claudia and Portia were at the party
So that would
together.
make sense that Portia has
But the only
shared
reason why
information.
she broke Portia's
That's neither
news
here
was
nor
because
there.
Portia was laughing at Nene
Calling
making
her a
jokes.
whore.
Yes, but I'm like,
But
why
no, she
get
said that
over
Portia
it?
had said some other stuff too about her,
Which
I totally
we're not
don't know.
privy
We're not privy
to.
to.
So we shouldn't even talk about that.
Girl, what
But,
we gonna sit here and act like?
but-
they was just
Act like
sitting at the
Portia's
table
just
quiet?
innocent. And
Yeah, I'm Team Portia, actually.
I am too.
As much as I like Claudia, I am Team Portia on this one. So you're mad just because somebody was key cackling?
Yeah.
Because
If
somebody
it's funny,
other
it's
than
funny.
that person called you a whore and said that you sleep with men
hands
for
is
bags
real
and
cold.
purses. And then you have the nerve to show up to the party of somebody who you really don't like, and you threw her under the bus. She
Because
told all
she
her business
kikied.
on the bus.
Yeah.
Just because she laughed. Like,
Just
get
because she
outta here.
laughed. I mean, I'm sorry.
That's not
I'm
why
not
she threw
like
her under the bus.
she's not really friends with her
Let's be
anyway.
real.
So why wouldn't I laugh
That's
about
not why
it?
she threw her under the bus.
But that's what we saw.
That's what we saw, Courtney.
But that's
and
not what
Jesse.
happened, and we all know that.
Okay, well, since y'all want to be on that side,
I just feel like
Go
if you
ahead.
playing a game, bitch, all your shit is out in the motherfucking open. That's why I keep my tea on the motherfucking table. I don't have no tea. I don't put tea up in the cupboard and close the cupboard doors because at 20, how old am I? 29 years old, I done realized that when you put things up in the cupboard, motherfucking guests come over, they gonna open your cupboard and they gonna look up in there, and I ain't here to do that. So the reality is bitch, if you don't want people knowing about your African prints, purchasing things for you, then you shouldn't be doing nothing with no African prints.
But she
that
wants
you
them
trying
to know
keep
because
quiet.
she wants to floss in front of
what
people.
she can do whatever
she
the
can
hell
do what
she
she
wants to
wants.
do.
She's
She
a
sure
single
can, but don't be
woman.
sitting up
Don't be
here
mad when
calling
somebody
other
calls you
bitches
for it.
hoes. I ain't gonna
She
be.
didn't
But she
call
didn't call her a hoe.
hoe.
Nene did. Nene started it.
Nene was going on about it. Portia cackled. If you were there, would you have laughed?
Well, let me tell
if you were there, would
if
you have
anything
laughed?
ever happens to me in my life, I
I'm
want y'all
laughing,
to be
ho.
on the witness stand.
I'm
On the
laughing,
witness. I want
ho.
y'all to be the jury because you will be team damn me. Hey.
Yes, we will.
Or not.
Honey.
Or not.
Girl, bye with your AFTERBUZZ shirt.
What's your
Don't buzz her later. Buzz you later, he
Sorry.
He did with that old swoop over there.
I have my Nene swoop on
you
too.
gonna get your life all the way together. If I can edges in the process.
said. Oop. She said you ain't got no edges.
Honey,
You
my
got the
edges
no-no
are
going. You
real
got the
tight.
no-no
Edges right
going.
there. He got them shaped
They
up
gone. I
real
can't
nice.
see.
They real
Right,
nice.
girl.
Real
I can't
nice.
see.
Let's lift yours up.
Well, Portia, Claudia's wig.
Lift it up. Let's
Her
lift
hair,
yours.
Claudia's
They're
wig.
all right here,
the
boo-boo.
headphones was in
Don't
the
do
way.
that. She's intact.
All right,
Claudia
so
had a nice wig.
what you said was unforgivable. Portia Williams
Wait,
is
you
not
liked
fake.
the wig?
That wig was
Wait, but someone tweeted us last night. Can you guys please talk about Claudia's wig? There's nothing
There's
to
nothing to
say.
talk about.
It was
We
horrible.
We know that Derek J does not make good wigs. We've talked about that before.
But what about when Portia was like, oh, I like that black wig.
I like the jet black hair. Speaking of which, she did have jet black hair a few weeks ago when she was on Watch What
looked
Happens, and she
pretty.
looked
And it
great
looked-
with
it
jet
does
black
look
hair.
better
But
on
that
her.
wig just was not good.
Yeah, the wig was
She
cheap.
should have had a naked hair
It looked like
wig.
Barbie hair.
Yeah, it was like wiggery.
All right,
You're not gonna take our
Portia.
show to another level.
Portia's been watching. People's watching her. She had to get up and go.
I just wonder.
But
People are celebrating me.
But it is true. Like, you wanting to talk to the, and I'm like arguing with you, and everyone's looking at me because I'm the one celebrating.
She
boss
sounds
is over
like
there.
So
me.
now I just need to smile and
Everything
laugh.
she said sounds
Like
Nene
Nene.
tonight.
And it's annoying. And we all know that they, set it
What's
up so
that
they should
face
have
over
that
there,
encounter.
No comment. I have none.
Well, birds of a feather fly
Don't
together.
walk rude.
Nene was trying to help her
Close
keep
your
her
legs
job.
to married men. Nonetheless, let's transition into Granny and Mom. Do they not invest in Go Naked hair?
No.
Who?
You know, it's funny
that's
how.
shady. If you're your mother, you should be putting that on.
That's
her.
true
Oh,
because
you're
what's her
right.
name's mama? Even Candy's mama had to come up with her wig.
Candy's
but
mama's
Phaedra's hair has even looked amazing this season,
she
and
goes
she's
naked
not sharing it
tracks.
with her mom.
Portia, a smart businesswoman, would have had every bitch up in there, even Kenya wearing some
Damn
damn
kids.
naked hair.
And you would have had it on like the step and repeat.
Bitch,
Like
if
you
we were
would have
riding
just.
horses, I would have put her on the damn horse
yeah.
and look at my horse hair.
I'll wear
Right.
it on AfterBuzz.
Maybe she doesn't really sell it. Maybe she just keeps it for herself
Or she's just the face of it.
because she doesn't give anybody weaves apparently, and they all need it.
Yeah, they do need it.
I'm just saying, Portia's hair is the one that's usually on point on the
But
show.
hers actually at that party looked nippy.
It's just she hadn't blended, but I think because what I noticed is that
too separated. Them edges were a little bit.
she had been sweating and drinking real hard because you could tell by the time she was talking, her makeup was all like matted and the lip stuff was gone. So I think she had been working it out and twerking a little bit in that sparkly dress.
That's okay. It's her
She done
party.
sweated it out a little bit.
Hey, okay.
So let's go to predictions.
Oh Lord.
And as we start predictions,
Your AfterBuzz
Here we go.
TV predictions.
I want us to all say this, end this together. Phaedra's mom, she's worried because next week, she don't want to come home one morning and everybody's dead.
No, it's dead. I was like,
That bottom lip.
I was like,
Dead. I've seen this before. Where?
Bitch,
Where?
this is not no good
You
deed.
have another daughter that is
Again
going
with
through
the Aegis
same thing?
elbow,
You haven't
like,
seen no good deeds.
These bitches watching too much Aegis.
Right.
They watch too much Lifetime.
Phaedra's apparently gonna be having an affair, and they done blown up the text
I
messages.
know.
With
He like
cue
printed
cards.
and like he's like, I'm not stupid. Look.
It's teleprompters on the teleprompter.
Like, who prints anything out that big? Like, I printed some AIM conversations out in the
me a
past.
copy.
Shut up in the past.
I said AIM conversation.
Me too, don't feel
For
bad.
the young children out there,
I used
AIM.
to do that. I had to do that twice.
AOL, Instant Messenger. Woo woo. AIM was popping, okay?
Show myself.
That's the way I aim on my
I still got my AIM name. Imami 33. Holla.
Because I said so. Claudia's crying because she just can't take the drama anymore.
The girl, it reminds her of high school.
Well, girl, you should have stayed out the kitchen.
Like, right, you can't decide to be a big, bad bi and then cry. Like, come on, honey.
No more drama in my
Portia's
life.
making you
I
cry?
don't ever wanna hurt again. Ooh,
I can't.
No
I cannot.
more tears.
No
more tears. No more tears.
And
You tried it.
Sorry, girl. I
hate
love you.
Jesse.
You're my favorite. You're the one that I think about all day. And then we got bitch.
Rihanna. Okay.
And then we gonna get. This man snapped, bitch. You asked for it. You talked about it. Apollo coming home, he getting in Phaedra's face. I don't know who Phaedra was talking to, that black girl.
That little girl. Why was the little girl up
Her
there?
assistant.
But it
Tell
looked
her
like Phaedra
business.
picked the wrong. Apollo picked the wrong day to done show up at Phaedra's house because it looked like everyone was at Phaedra's house that
And
day.
he's screaming like a girl.
Do you think he cares?
You took everything from me. You took it all. When he when he got out of that car, I was like, oh
No,
damn.
I thought he was gonna punch Phaedra in the
It's
face. Talking
about
about
to go. This city. I put that bitch. Shut up. I built this city. You got furniture because I moved it.
You was so wrong.
He ruined it but it was really high, and it was when he was supposed to be really intense. He was supposed to be in her face like, I made this shit, and he sounded like
It only cracked that 1
Did that
millisecond.
little
I didn't
Mariah
even
note.
notice it.
He's like, bitch, you ain't gonna. That Prince note. Give me a nice much baby.
that's what happened.
All right, in that another
Shady
news, we want to
girl.
thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure you guys hit us up at AfterBuzz TV on Twitter,
Y'all so
Instagram,
wrong.
Facebook. You guys can hit that subscribe button down below.
wrong.
Leave a comment. Show us some love. Show us some. I really don't give a damn what you show.
Don't talk about my singing, Jesse.
He hit that
Talk about my
Prince note.
Justin Bieber. And then you guys can hit me up at DJ Jesse J on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Stuart Starlet.
Twitter, just saying 08, and Instagram, just saying 1908.
And as always, Instagram at Pink English, as well as on Twitter, English Speaks.
Oh wait, my Facebook, just find DJ Jesse J.
I was just about to say,
Don't find
Facebook
me on
is not-
Facebook, 'cause
I don't-
I ain't gonna accept you. I'm
Yeah.
not shading on.
I don't do Facebook.
Be
I was
asking
just
people my
saying
mom
what
name,
you
I'm like,
said. Yeah. Sorry,
All right,
guys.
next
we
week,
think
same
he
time, same
better than
place.
that.
Bye. Peace.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.